Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger I've been dreaming of. Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger I've been dreaming of. Sweet 16 and bold as love, the danger I've been dreaming of. Sweet 16 and bold as love.
Hey guys, it's KK Witchy. Hope you guys are doing good today. So today's video is going to be a little bit about candle magic. Those of you that are starting to get into the practice and that's new to, the pagan witchy path, and you want to practice but you don't know where to practice at or learn about magic at and things of that sort. First off, there's all types. There's divination, air magic, earth magic, fire magic, water magic. And it can kind of get overwhelming because all these different types. But today I'm going to talk a little bit about candle magic because, number one, to me, candles are so easy to get. And especially if you're one of these, if your parents won't let you practice, or you're not ready to come out of the broom closet just yet, it's so easy to go out and buy candles anywhere because it's so simple. All you need is literally a type of candle. These are tapers. You can get them 50 cents a pack at Walmart. Again, taper. There's the long ones. Also great, for candle magic. You can go out, buy any type of candle you want. They don't have to be these. They can be pillar, tea lights, whatever your personal preference is. So, again, I think candle magic is one of the great things because if you're in the broom closet and you're out in the store and you're wanting to buy a candle to practice candle magic, and you're in the broom closet still, no one's going to suspect that you're a practitioner. They're just going to be like, oh, she or he's buying a candle. Cool. Smells awesome. So, yeah, just go out and get you a bunch of candles. They sell them anywhere, Walmart, Walgreens, any of your local drugstores, any of your grocery stores are starting to sell them now. Or clothing stores sell them. Or if you got a Yankee candle, they sell them too. I know Yankee candles they're not really big per se in East Tennessee where I live at, but they're kind of big, I think, up in the New York and stuff like that. But, I go to your local candle shop. They've got all kinds of candle shops and stuff. So first off, you want to choose a plain candle to start out with. You can go big or small, but I do recommend you going small at first. What I started out with was a little tea light candle that I got from the Dollar Tree. And literally it was like this big. I was going to show you if I had, I think I'm out. But yeah, you can start out with little tea light candle, or you can get these little taper candles that I showed you. I got these at Walmart. They're 2 for 50 cents. Of course, when you buy a candle, they do recommend them be virgin, which means, unused, to start out with your ritual or magic that you're starting to practice with. And of course, you always want to decide what spell you want to use to start your candle magic. So after you've got, what kind of spell you want to do, what's your intention, and you've got your candle, the next thing you ought to do is start to charge your candle with the intention that you want it to do. Like, let's say, for an example, you want to do, what's one that's usually done? Some kind of money spell, per se, because we all need money to survive. So let's say you've got like a little green candle. Let's pretend like this is green. So what you want to do is next you want to charge it with your intention. You can do this by anointing it with oils, witchy oils, or as some people used to call it, potions and stuff. There are some people that still call them potions and stuff. If you're not sure what witchy oils look like, let me know and I'll send you a couple of pictures and stuff. I was trying to see if, I'll be right back. Got an example. Okay. So this is what witchy oils look like. All kinds of people sell witchy oils. This is my money oil that I sell in my Etsy shop. So you would want to put a little bit on your finger, not too much because you don't want the flame to go out. If it's too oily, the flame will go out if your candle is too oily. So you want to take a little bit on your finger or your pinky. I do recommend your pinky because, again, you don't want a lot. You don't want the flame to go out. And kind of roll it. Now, you can also use herbs to do this as well with the oils. But at first, I do recommend you just oiling it, or if you don't have the funds to get, an oil, you don't have to use an oil. You can also charge it with your own energy, your own intention. Like, again, or you can do a written petition and kind of say it, what you want, and put that intention into the candle with your own energy. So the next thing you want to do is when you have your candle, again, if you choose a tea light, you really don't have to worry about it dripping on your altar or anything of that sort. So you're good with that. But let's say you use a taper candle and you're not sure, you don't want it to ruin your altar and stuff. You can always go, and they've got these little stands at your local Dollar Tree. If you have a Dollar Tree around your area, they're about maybe $1. You can get one of them, or you can get, let's see, what I just had was newspaper, and I just laid it out and set the candle right there. Of course, do not leave your candles unattended because they can fall over and they can catch fire. I just want to make that clear. That's what I also did my first time, and that was terrifying. But anyway, always make sure you're with your candles, unless they're like in a fireproof dish. So you stand your tea lights up, light them, make sure you have your intention, make sure that it's charged and stuff. And if you're not sure how the feeling is of charging and such, just let me know and I'll do a separate video about, how to tell if things are charged or not, or how to tell if there's any energy at all in it. So yeah, you can stand that up. Make sure you've got your oil anointed, or if not, your energy is great too. So just light that, and you can always chant what you like. Have your spell written out, maybe the words you want to say. Always make your what you want clear, because things can get a little bit twisted in magic. Not in a bad way of sorts, but a lot of times when you're beginners, things that you mean don't really come out like you want them to, if that makes any sense. Like for such, you can say, well, we're using the money spell, for example. So let's say I got a green taper candle. Okay, for me, green means money, but it's just for me. For you, if you're wanting to do a money spell, you can use yellow or red. It's totally up to you about how you look at money, but you want some kind of color to you that makes you say, hey, that reminds me of money, Or you can use white. White's great for anything, so is black. Again, just get you something that reminds you of money, any kind of candle. And you're going to have your spell written out, and you're going to say, what you want and what you want it to, what do you want it for example, because you don't want to be greedy in magic, because nobody's going to get super rich off of a spell, but you're going to get exactly what you need if you ask the universe. So the universe just gives you enough for what you need to survive on. Never be too greedy when it comes to magic. So you have that. You have your candle. You're getting ready to light it. Sorry. You're getting ready to light it. And next that you want to do is maybe light your candle and have some sort of protectant beside of it, whether it's herbs around it, salt around it. Again, you don't have to, but when I did, that's because you want something that's kind of like, okay, well, this is kind of a standby guard for it. So in a way, so you've got your candle. It's on, you don't want it to ruin your altar, so you've got it on a dish of some sorts. Or you can go to any kind of party store, and you know, like the plastic platters that they have. You can use one of them too. Them really, really help, and they're really, really cheap. So, but yeah, your energy's charged on it. You're getting ready to light it. You know what your intention is, and give it a few days. And always burn a little. If you got like a small one, burn it all the way out. And always remember to be patient with your spells. They're not going to work just like that. Some magic takes time most of the time. But it's okay. You know, things will happen if you just believe and if you are confident enough. Again, things will happen. It just takes time. Everything needs time. Just patience is a big part of the path. Um, but yeah, and there's a bunch of articles out there about candle magic. I'll post a little bit down below, and those are all kinds of books if you're interested in different types of candle magic and how it works and such. And I'm going to go a little bit into correspondence next with the color types. Again, you don't have to follow these color types. These are just ones that I'm going to recommend for you guys. Okay, guys, so some of the different color correspondences. White can be used for any kinds of purposes, so can black. And black's also good for hexing people, revenge magic, any kind of jinxing, cursing, anything of that sort, anything of that sort. So if you're if you're that kind of way towards in magic. Blue is also good for peace and harmony, protection, healing. If you're using them for medicine magic, good for curing fevers, house blessing, breaking bad habits. Brown is also often used to separate and grounding and stabilizing, you know, a certain area. Let's see. Yellow is good for bring fast luck and money. It's also used for solar energy if you're interested in working for that. In general uses for candle magic would include, you know, fortune, understanding, divination, financial gain, higher influences, things of that sort. Now, there are all kinds of books out there. I'll post a little bit down below that you can find on eBay or Amazon. But I don't really shop on Amazon, so I'll post a little bit on eBay about it. And there's all kinds of articles out there that I'll post down below too if you're interested in learning about a little bit more about candle magic. Again, time. It takes time for magic to work. Be patient. It will. So, yeah, all you need is your candle, a lighter. Make sure the wax don't drip, you know, make a huge mess. Always attend your candle so don't catch on fire, and have your intention of what you want, what you need out of it. And yeah, when it comes to those of you that cast a circle, you don't have to always cast a circle. You can if you want to, you know, again, personal preference. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And if any of you older witches are out there watching this and you would like to post, you know, your kind of take on candle magic and how you incorporate candle magic, or even if you even do candle magic, please comment down below. I'd also love to learn about different ways you can incorporate too. So, yeah, bye, guys. Hope you guys have a great evening, night, day, whenever you're watching it. Bye.